Dragon Source, sexiest man alive, alien slayer, demon slayer, superhero. And we're live on New Earth. Let's go. So, today we're talking about the rebel. We're redefining the rebel archetype. We are redefining the rebel archetype. What has it been traditionally? Well, it depends who you ask, but a lot of society does not look favorably upon the rebel. They say, oh, you're bucking the system. You're rocking the boat. What if we fall overboards? What if the boat tips over? Well, if the boat was full of holes in it, it was going down anyway. You see? So instead of hating the rebel, instead of hating the criminal, and I'm not saying we shouldn't oppose people who are going around murdering and raping, etc. Okay, have some common sense. But look at the cause the person is fighting for. Okay? Does it actually benefit you if they win? That's what you should be looking at. Okay? What the rebel is actually trying to do is patch a hole in a broken system or completely throw out and replace the system altogether. Why? Because the old system wasn't working. What the rebel is really doing on an energetic, esoteric, spiritual level, okay, is it is finding a new balance among an unbalanced system. It's trying to act as the catalyst or the agent of change to bring order out of chaos. It's trying to bring balance to an unbalanced system. It's trying to find a new equilibrium point that is more favorable toward the cells or beings or people that were previously on the bottom of an imbalanced power structure. Okay? The rebel, by definition, has to have something, some tyrannical force to oppose against. You can't rebel if there's nothing to rebel against. Okay? Now, we've got to have common sense, discernment, wisdom, all that good stuff when we're analyzing the rebel. I'm not saying all rebels are good. What cause are they fighting for? You know, Satanists think they're rebelling against some kind of oppressive God. What they don't realize is that Satan and God is really just different faces of the same coin. They're still lost in duality. And arguably, the God of the Bible really is the devil or Satan, although it's not really the same thing, but people think of it as the same thing. I think Lucifer, the devil, and Satan are all like different things with different layers of meaning in context. I think Lucifer is just like the overall name of the being we're living in as far as our lower desires and our ego. I think Satan is just an adversary. It's just the root meaning of that word is just the opposing force to all things that are good or the status quo. And then the devil is just evil, meaning to divide, in evil. Basically all things that are evil. So it's really three different things. That's a tangent. So, why are you hating on the rebel? Stop that shit. Okay? Stop that shit. Like I said, it depends what they're rebelling against. The modern rebel is what is saving society from absolute tyranny. Okay? Look at the scamdemic they tried to run on humanity the last few years. Without people like me going around refusing to wear a mask, refusing to compromise the quality of their blood by taking a certain foreign substance, of which we will not use that keyword here, into their body to somehow try to build immunity against a some sort of vague viral threat. I mean, the whole story was just very, very shaky the entire time. He just kept on making up news stories to try to convince people. I mean, it's just propaganda. Like, if you can't see through that by now, You're retarded. But that wouldn't be any of my viewers. You wouldn't even be clicking on this channel if that was you. So I'm not talking to my viewers. All right. Civil disobedience, okay? Civil disobedience, pushing back against all the agendas and propaganda that is being instigated upon humanity. That is what lets the tyrants know how far they can go with us. That lets the tyrants know, okay, can we just strongly suggest this thing, or can we make it a law with police and military force behind it? Is the percentage of people who are opposing that agenda. Do you get it? Okay? Let's say maybe 5% of the population is refusing to wear a mask. Well, if it was 3, maybe they could have started putting more police force behind it, or maybe they could have felt ballsy enough to mandate the in your arm. Okay? You get it? It's people like me that are fighting the real fight and have been fighting the real fight. Okay? Civil disobedience. That is the entire key to how much freedom you have operating in this society. Now, being in this society, there is no real freedom. You know, we still have to compromise daily, but just saying no, the power of the word no that's the power of the rebel, is the word no. You can channel your inner rebel every day just by saying no to things that you don't want to give your energy to. You don't have to give your energy to anything. You realize that? We've been so programmed and conditioned that, oh, it's not proper for me to not stop and respond to this stranger who's saying hi and asking me to stop to give me a pitch about why I should donate to his charity. I should at least say something. You don't even have to look at him. You don't even have to acknowledge him. Or you could just simply say the word no and keep going. Those people passing out flyers. Oh, please take my flyer. Jesus, save your soul. You know, the proper thing to do is be like, well, all right, what are you saying? Or, oh, you know what? Or maybe the females do this a lot. I'm just gonna make some excuse up. I'm really in a hurry. Got the kids, got the groceries sitting out. I gotta go. I'm sorry. No, you don't even have to say that. You don't even have to apologize. No, you don't have to look at them. No. So what people are doing on an esoteric level is they are trying to send out cords to connect to. The heart is a popular organ they like to connect to. Like, I'm getting the more cleared out my energy field gets, the more I can sense subtle energies of what people are doing to me when I'm talking to them. It's crazy. Like, my psychic prowess just keeps on raising the more clearings I do through the Lightship, creationlightship.com. Check them out. Okay. Real shit. Source. Now, people like to throw off this care energy to try to cord your heart so that they can basically broadcast mind control transmissions to affect your heart space. It's an energy exchange. It's vampiric. People who are trying to get attention from the public and just hitting on everybody, it's vampiric. It's extremely vampiric. Just stay away. Okay? They're trying to make you care, connect to your heart space, pull your heartstrings, literally. Okay? Play you like a fiddle to sell you some shit that you don't need. You don't have to respond. Your neighbors might do this to you. People that just want to dump their emotions, feelings, and baggage on. You don't even have to respond. Just no. No. You don't have to look at them. People be like, oh, that's rude. You can't do that. That's not proper. You think I owe you my energy? My energy is sacred. My energy is divine. I'm just oozing with gold. You think I have to share that with your... You know what they say? Don't cast pearls among swine. But if you're even clicking on this video, you ain't no swine. I'll tell you that right now. tell you that right now. All right, we're going up. We're going to the source. What else do I have to say about rebels, rebellion? Let me break down the etymology real quick. Rebel. Re, to do it over again. Bell. Ding. A bell. To re-impulse. To shoot a new pulse through the system. Okay? Revolution. Revolt. To revolt. Voltage. Charge. You're recharging yourself. Revolution. Revolution. They count the revolutions of your car tires per minute, right? That's like how many to clock how fast you're going. Revolution is just bringing the cycle back around. You're just recharging the same cycle you've been stuck in. So you see, the word itself, revolution, is just, and to revolt, you're just putting your charge, your energy back into creating more of the same kind of system you're in. You say, no, that's stupid. I'm revolting. I'm making a whole new system. Are you, though? Are you? Or are you just changing heads, different leadership on the same type of system that you're currently operating in? Okay? Systems can be very deceptive. You have to look at the underlying energy dynamic of the system you're operating in. It might look different superficially on the surface, okay? But you may still be operating under the same types of imbalances and the same general type of thought structure as the old system. So you have to be careful. Sometimes a revolution is really just pacifying the people to accept the same overall slavery conditions, but they think in their minds that they're actually getting somewhere and that it's real progress. Here's a primary case example of that in our recent history: Barack Obama. Did he actually change anything? Do you actually feel any freer now than you felt before he got in office? Or 2016 versus 2008? What did he actually do for the people? Especially black people. What did he do for them? Really? The whole Black Lives Matter thing went down, I believe, during when Trump was in office, actually. I mean, that's an agenda in itself to divide people, but we shouldn't even need movements like that. We shouldn't even need. Trump was another revolutionary. He wasn't even a politician. He wasn't even a politician. Right? So the people say, oh, he's not a politician. He's going to get in there and drain the swamp. Did he drain the swamp? He couldn't even last 8 years. Who got in after him? Biden. Just the definition of a politician. Biden. Like, did that swamp really get drained? The Trump card. Oh, the Joker. He's really going to change things. Did he? Do you feel any freer now? In fact, during his administration is when the whole pandemic thing started. It's a joke. Don't be the butt of the joke. All right, be smart. We're going to a new earth. We're going to make a new society. It's just time. It's already forming. It's already forming in the ether. The new earth energy is here. You just have to tap in. That's through your heart space. That's through neutrality. Okay? Don't settle for any bullshit revolutionary movements. Okay? Most of them are agendas to divide people. The real revolution, you really want to be revolutionary, you really want to rebel against duality itself. Rebel against, I like this, but not that. I'm hot, you're cold. I'm rich, you're poor. No. We're all in this together. Connect in your heart. Overcome all superficial divisions. The only division that matters is, can you resonate with the new earth? Do you resonate with the source? Are you trying to elevate? Or are you stagnant or going down spiritually? That's it. That's the only line we should be drawing. That's it. It's the only line that matters. All right? So we're going to end this with the mind to heart drop. I now command my spirit to take all the thoughts in my head, drop them into my heart, make me totally real on the creation light ship New Earth timeline of peace, prosperity, love, joy, and perfect health. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Like this video, subscribe, click that notification bell, and share it with your friends, because Dragon Source got the source on.